Hello, everybody. Happy Holy Week in Haiti, everybody. How y'all doing today? My peoples? What's going on? I'm so happy to be here with y'all today. Oh man, I was running kind of late because my phone time and my computer time say two different things. But we are here. We are here. Now let me see. I got this. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. I'm so happy to have y'all here today, y'all. And I've been missing in action, y'all. I haven't been around, and I want to ask y'all to excuse me, y'all. I've been dealing with the electricity problem, so let me try to figure this thing out, y'all, because I do want to invite a guest today, get a chance to talk to y'all. Let me see. So, let me see. Boom. Stuff it like. Waiting for my peoples to tune in. How y'all doing, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me see how we gonna do this, y'all. See, I'm still trying to get settled because I'm kind of late a little bit. Let me see how this gonna work. Let's see how this gonna work. Oh. So, let me see. Let me see. Oh, what's going on? Okay, y'all. Let me see. Hope I'm doing it right. Hope I did it right. Okay, my peoples is here. I'm trying to invite a guest, y'all. Actually, I have my brother scheduled to do this, and I'm still trying to learn this new process out a little bit. So all my peoples that's here, welcome to Brother Love in Haiti. Got started a little late, but we here. Happy Holy Week to everybody. I hope you all know what this represent. So I want to shout out to all my viewers that's here. And once again, I apologize to y'all for not being on live. The reason I haven't been live lately is due to the current circumstances that I am facing. It's not the whole Haiti, but me per se, myself. I've been experiencing some technical difficulties. With my electricity, y'all. So let me make sure that my brother got this. Okay. Bear with me a little bit, y'all. I'm still trying to figure this out. So where my people's at, who's in the building, let me know what's going on and how are y'all enjoying y'all Holy Week. Y'all can't really see me because of the sun. Let me see. Oh man, y'all just gonna have to bear with me, y'all. So today's a wonderful day in Haiti for me because it's a holy day, and if you know Christians, you know how spiritual my Haitian people are. I was invited to my godmother house to have, dinner. And unfortunately, I couldn't go due to the condition of the country right now. A lot of the areas are protesting. So people are protesting because they want better conditions, y'all. Everybody know Haiti's a beautiful, beautiful country, but the people are tired. They just want what every other country got. When I look at the circumstances of Haiti, I know it's not coincidental where, we a country, we don't even have PayPal. We don't have Cash App. We don't have a lot of things that other people have. Even as a YouTuber, if you are in Haiti doing YouTube, you cannot get paid. You just do it for free. So it's a system that's designed, and it's just not by chance. Somebody did it like this. Now, if you look at Africa and you look at India, a lot of these countries were struggling. A lot of people was unemployed, but one thing that they had access to that helped them was the internet. They was able to work through Fiverr. They was able to do telemarketing work. They was able to do so many different things that gave them employment that, that took away that control from the government, whereas they didn't have to wait for the government to employ them. They was able to go out and go get it themselves. And this is something that we need to work on as a country, because if it's not that many jobs for our 11 million citizens, then we must find a way for us to provide an opportunity for them. If it's through better internet, if it's through, just opening up the social media platform for them to network and liberate themselves. Because once people are employed, start getting paid and start doing stuff, it will curve the poverty level down. Because a lot of my Haitian people are used to struggle. They've been through the struggle. So just imagine if you went through a struggle and you have risen from that struggle and you put yourself in a situation where you are financially stable, imagine how you will give back. For everybody that went through struggle, these are the people that give back. If you ever been hungry before, you fight against hunger, because that's a feeling that you experience that you wouldn't want nobody to experience. So this is what we need to do. This is what we need to find a way to do it. We need to find a way to start preparing our high school students, our college students, how they could get employment with just the internet. So that is a big, 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 big thing. It might sound light, but that is a big, 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 that is something powerful right there. Because once you figure out these problems, you will give our country a better chance. I'm about to move back a little bit, y'all, because I know y'all can't really see me. I know the sun, the shade. I know I'm in the dark. Let me see. Yeah, still really can't see me, right? But don't even need to see me. Just try to hear me out a little bit, because if you got to hear me, then we're going to be good. So I welcome everybody here on this beautiful week, on this beautiful holy week. And, I'm always talking about how can we make our country better, because I'm a guy that love my country. I love my rebel blood. I love the fact I love my history. I love where I come from. I love what we stand up for. And, just our conditions and some of the things that our country go through is not going to make me shy away or make me ashamed. No, this is just a problem to find a way to bring solutions to these decade-old problems. You understand? And it's more simple than you think. So it's up to me to bring the people together to find solution, peaceful solution. And I think the peaceful solution is just giving out love. Once you give out love to people, they receive it. They will find a way to give that love back. And one of the things we got to do, be fighting against poverty, y'all. We're fighting against education. What I mean fighting against education, lack of education. We're fighting up illiteracy. How all our kids, they don't have an alternative to go to school if they cannot go to school. So we're fighting against that. And then once something that we got to come together too, we have to think about the high school students. We have to think about the college students. How can they find employment, in a country that has a employment issue? How can they do that? And to me, the way to do that is through the internet. It's through the internet, learning skills and get a job on the internet. I've seen so many countries did that. Africa, India, I've seen so many countries did that. And I truly believe like we could do that. Let me invite my guest, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Don't leave. We here. So how everybody doing? What my people's at? Who's here with me, y'all? Let me hear, sir. I know everybody just enjoying themselves, enjoying their time with their family right now. So nobody really got much to say. Let me see. Let me see if I did it right. Let me see if I did it right, y'all. I gotta bear with me. Work with me a little bit, okay? Definitely work with me a little bit. Let me see. I think I did it. Hey, Raps, what's going on, my brother? I sent you a request. Check it out, okay? On your email.
Oh, okay.
Check it out.
Oh, on my email, okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find a way to do it. So you let me know if it's done right now, okay? Because I'm actually live right now, and I see you got this wonderful red shirt on, so we matching. I would love to present you to the people, okay? So check your email out. You're gonna be my first guest. So I'm gonna introduce y'all to my brother, so y'all don't have to look at this blurry screen. Let me see. I usually have it figured out, y'all. Today I just gonna have to bear with me, be a little patient with Brother Love, okay? We're trying to find solutions. It's not perfect, but and to everybody that donated to the field trip, I thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Can't wait to take the kids out. So, they get a chance to learn their history, get a chance to have a outing, And one of the things that I'm going to do also, I'm going to take it a step beyond. I know we were supposed to, I boost up the budget because I want to invite a couple of the parents. I want to invite them on the trip as a form of chaperone. So not only are we going to have teachers, but we're going to have a lot of parents. I'm not going to give the number. We're going to have a lot of parents for safety issues, and I'm taking it a step above to make sure that these kids are secure because they under, they under my God. I got to make sure that they are right. My brother Jeff Bernardine, Eugene, what's going on, my brother? Thank you for the first comments. If I have free t-shirts to give away, I will definitely give you one. So I'm still trying to invite my guests. I don't know how to do this, y'all. This is one of my new systems, but I definitely want you to meet somebody very close to me. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me a little bit, okay, y'all? Have a little patience with Brother Love, because Brother Love is definitely patient with Haiti, because that's the way we make a difference, man. We have to understand that a lot of things is on a psychological point of view too. Like my young brother, Mr. General, tell me, you have to imagine, like, you can't fault certain people. Just imagine all the things that our brothers and sisters have to endure or had to endure or seen. Have they ever went to therapy for it? For all the people that was dead in the earthquake, imagine what was on their psychic. Imagine what they did to their mental state. You think a lot of people went to go see a psychiatrist or a therapist or to get real help to cope with their trauma? You think anybody got help with their PTSD? This is a real live issue. So when you're dealing with these problems, when you're working with different personalities, you got to look on it from that aspect. Okay, let me see. Man, I'm trying to get this thing right, y'all. Let me see if I got to do it a different way. Let me see, y'all. Okay, trying to figure this out, y'all. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right.
We did it, my brothers and sisters. We did it, everybody. I want to introduce you to my brother, same mother, same father, great role model, Mr. Rousey Michelle is in the building, y'all.
Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? It's a pleasure. I'm finally we're on a very professional platform. Just getting ready to talk to the people. I'm glad to be here.
Oh
That's
man,
right.
I'm glad this worked, my brother. I'm glad. I'm glad, man. I've been trying to get you on here. I know the last time the people seen you, we was working with the bare minimum. I had to hold a screen like this for you, but everything is a progress.
That's right. That's right. So I'm glad, man. So yeah, I'm glad to be on the show, man. So let's see. I don't know if you have a few questions for me, so I'm just ready.
Okay, present yourself. Let the people know who you are, what you do for a living, things like that, just so they can be familiar with you. If that's all right with you.
Yeah, well, my name is Woosley Michelle. In America they say Rousley Michelle, or people say Rousley Michael. I'm actually the owner of Clean Sun Energy. I dabble into clean and renewable energy, so I'm helping folks save money off the electricity bill. And then also, I'm also the backbone that, with Brother Love in Haiti, how we make sure the funds, everything gets back to these kids out here so we can take care of the projects and make sure everything's taken care of.
Yeah, man, and this brother right here, man, he had a lot of responsibilities on his shoulder as a youngster, and he held it up, man, and he always did the best. Always been a good role model, clean cut guy, as you could tell. So this is somebody that I trust wholeheartedly. So I brought him here today because I just wanted to talk because I have another project that's in store. Something that I'm going to present to y'all, but I couldn't do it yet until I spoke to my family about it, and they could just let y'all know what's going on. So I want to give a shout out to Miss Lita Majid. She said, good evening, everyone. Hey, BL, how you doing today, sister? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Definitely appreciate it. So, my brother, do you want to tell the people what the next project is going to be?
Oh yeah, this project here, which is one I'm very, very much in love with, is that our next project. I'm very proud to announce that we're finally gonna work on the project of fixing our home. The home that we left in Haiti. Where our grandparents and the rest of the family lived. Okay, so now the whole project is just to rebuild that home and just create it as a home that the world, well, not the world, I'll just say the neighborhood, everyone will see that it's gonna be a great home because at first when we left it, it was the nicest house in the neighborhood. But I guess us being in America, not being able to take care of things, being in school, and had a lot of things to do, trying to build ourselves, and we weren't able to do much. So now I'm just proud to say that we are able to just rebuild the home and try to do it now while our grandparents are alive because they getting up there in age, and this time we do it now so they can see that things are actually being done after all these years. So, uh, so yeah, I'll leave it up to you so you can tell the people the rest.
Okay. This is a project that's very dear to me. As a young man, you always want to find a way to make your mother happy. And like my goals in life was to always buy my mother a house. As a young man, always buy my mother a house. And now it come full circle that I am now back in Haiti, and now I get a chance to experience being around my grandparents, which is how old is the grandparents, my brother? Because I'm not sure. They just tell me an age. The brothers and sisters tell me an age, but I don't want to just I don't. How old are they? Are they over 100?
Well, that's what's being said to me, but I have to double check on that. I have to double check with mom. But every time anyone speak to grandpa and they say he's over 100, he said he doesn't agree. But I have to go check the birth certificate.
Then that's what it is, man. Then that's what just being able to come back and do something for them. Just fixing up the conditions because the conditions wasn't the best. See, a lot of people are under the impression because you in America, you have a lot of money. And I beg to differ because I came from America and I know the struggles that the bills will put you in. You understand? And I know everybody sometimes is just working to stay in a rat race. So to be able to come full circle and do something like this is a great, great blessing. And now I'm in charge of it. I'm still doing a school project, which is not, going to intertwine with that because school is something that I'm doing socially. this right here is something that I'm doing for my family. And I want everybody to know how this was able to come to fruition. My mother actually spearheaded this, y'all. Now, my mother, she's been out of work due to illness. You know, my mother is fighting diabetes, so she's been out of work because she can't stand on her feet. And I don't think she get an unemployment check. Am I right, Rouse?
No, is yeah, it's a huge delay. So so I have to check to see exactly what's going on. But currently, she's not receiving anything.
Okay, and so it's always been her dream, and it's always been my dream too. I really thought that I was going to be further along in my trip to Haiti, you know. But since I came to Haiti, I took on this huge role in the community of helping out all these children and helping out the people in my community. So it kind of set me back financially, but at the same time, it set me up morally. And now God just threw a blessing into us that just came out of nowhere, you know. So my mother actually spearheaded this movement. And Raz, I want you to tell them how she was able to do that, so people could know how easy it is, my brother.
Oh wow, that was yeah, she was able to do it because I guess with my business, with what I do, providing folks clean and renewable energy, so she was able to work with me, because my mom, when it comes to it, I guess that's where I get my hustling spirit from. I just found out. I've been knew she was a hustler, but the way once I gave her an opportunity, and then we were just talking about it, so and then she started telling me she knows a lot of people. Then eventually, make a long story short, she just started giving me a lot of clients, clients here and there. And then when they come to this business, not everyone is going to qualify. And then not everyone is going to want to talk, if they think you're trying to sell them something. But my mom, she kept giving me a few homes, and a few folks did not qualify, and things weren't going right. And I kept saying, "Oh, okay, mom, I'm sorry about that." She said, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it." She said, "One of these days we're gonna take care of someone. This is a great product, so it's gonna work." Like, she's giving me hope. I'm like, "Oh wow," I normally give people hope, when things are going wrong. And then eventually, we just kept on going, and I took care of one person, then I took care of the second person, and she keep giving me more people. And right now, I'm unable to take care of so many customers because business, everything had picked up, so I have a lot more hiring to do. And with her first check, that's when she said, "You know what? With this money that she's making, the extra money she's making, she's gonna put that towards the house. She want to fix that house for the grandparents now. She can't wait." And then that's when give me the idea too. You know what? Let me jump in this, into this project, because the grandparents, we don't know what's gonna happen, and we want to do it now before anything happened. Even though they are blessed to be here for a long time, but we got to do it now. We got to do it now so they can see, because they've seen a lot of generations.
And I want to definitely say big shout out and love to Queen Susie for definitely helping me out with this project, helping me spearhead this movement. Thank you so much. Definitely. So I definitely got to mention that name when we mentioning this, because she definitely made it possible. So somebody got a question. They said this is Hamani Francois, and that's my mother's last name, y'all. She said, "Hey BL, how are you doing? Happy Sunday." And is this your brother? Yes, this is my brother. Happy Sunday. Let's go. So I just want to let people know about the business for a little bit, because your business gave me a chance when I came to Haiti. I was unemployed. I couldn't do nothing. And I was doing telemarketing work for you. And this project seems so good to be true that people don't buy it. The people don't buy it because it seems so good to be true, but a lot of people don't qualify for it. So I'm gonna just break it down to them in my terms, and you can clear it up a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what he actually do, he worked in conjunction with something called a net metering program. Now, the net metering program, is a solar-based company in America. If you are a homeowner and you have an electricity bill that's over $100 per month, you are qualified for a cheaper electricity bill. Now, qualifying for this cheaper electricity bill, you must pass credit, and your home must have a foundation, and you must be the homeowner of this residence. So he's going to come check out your meter, and if you qualify, what he will do, no money out of pocket, free installation. He could actually get you solar panels. and solar panels, and it will bring your bill. You still will have a bill, but how you pay for the solar panels is that monthly bill you was paying, you will be paying. But let's just use this for instance. If it was $100, depending on how much solar energy you get, it could be $60, $70, or even $50. You still have that bill. You understand? But it just decreased. You don't pay out of pocket for installation. You don't do nothing. And then in turn, it also boosts up your property value. By how much?
That's right. That's
I
five
know the
thousand
product,
nine
right?
hundred. Yeah, $5,911 per kilowatts.
Per kilowatt. So if you was able to get
Mhm.
6 kilowatts, that increased your property value close to 36,000. That is better than remodeling the home, adding a new bathroom, hardwood floor. Like this tremendously boosts up your property value. So as I'm telling people this, you don't have to pay for it. They're like, man, it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah,
And it's so easy that my mother did it. My mother did it, you hear? My brother Kai Black in the building. What's going on? My brother, yo, Rouse, my big brother, what's up? That's Kashif, Rouse.
Kashif, what's going on, man? Thank you for the support, man. I see your name everywhere, man. Everywhere there's donation and involvement and support.
Man,
You're there and your
for
family, so
real.
we appreciate that.
So Kai Black do his thing, man. Like, he's a brother that watched us, he grew up with us, and for him to support this movement, man, like it means so much to me because it's those that grow up with you, that know you, that like, you know what? I just worked 40 hours this week, but I'm gonna contribute son to this movement because I know these brothers. I know these brothers is real. And he got kids of his own. So when people that know you and invest and support the movement, it's the most powerful thing ever, bro.
That's
Excuse me.
right.
You can tell them about Clean Sun Energy, just in case I was wrong. Excuse me a little bit. Let me clear my throat.
Okay. But yeah, everything he was saying was pretty much correct. And then there's a whole lot more benefits to this whole project. Because with this project, what actually happens is that once you qualify for this program, especially if you're still a taxpayer, you're not retired, and you're still paying income taxes. So especially if you're paying federal taxes and you're paying state taxes, in the state of South Carolina, okay, now a lot of other states, maybe like New Jersey, New York area, and there are no more state funding, but there's still federal funding. So whatever the project costs, which doesn't come out of your pocket right away, it's just a monthly payment, which now solar is actually cheaper than your traditional electricity companies. Okay, so now whatever the project costs, the government actually give back 26% of the whole project as long as you are filing income taxes every year. Now, if you are not filing income taxes, this project is still beneficial, but your monthly payment may not be as low or as low as it should be. Okay, but with the tax credit, that allows you to have a lower monthly payment and allows you to actually pay off the system. And then guess what? Eventually, no more electricity bill. And that's where most of the folks they see the value in it. Even if some folks have been in Duke territory where there are no cap. Some folks they want to go 100% offset, or sometimes even 200% offset, because they don't care how much it costs. They just want to make sure that they can actually pay off the system as fast as possible. And the excess energy that they can't use or that they don't use, you actually get paid for it. The utility company sends you a check at the end of the year if you don't use that energy. So that's the beautiful thing about this whole project. So it pays for itself. So you are basically using your same electricity bill you have been paying, your same electricity bill that you have been paying to your utility company. Now you put some of that in your pocket, and then now the rest goes towards paying off your solar panels. So there are no extra costs out of your pocket. So it's an easy project.
Okay, I wanted to bring that to my peoples because I'm always trying to find a way to help my peoples, man, because none of this right here would be possible if it wasn't for the love of people. You know, if people didn't believe in this movement, if people didn't see what we was doing and actually investing in, we wouldn't be able to have the impact and make the difference that we are making in our homeland. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. This is one of the biggest things that I could ever possibly do. This is something that's been in my spirit. Being able to be in Haiti and helping out my people, being able to be making a difference in others' lives, those that was denied opportunity. You know, so like I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very fortunate. And I do not take this love lightly. That's something that I don't take lightly, you know, because we doing it, we pushing, we really shaping these young minds, my brother, just shaping these young minds, you know, and I want to keep taking it a step further, because Haiti's a beautiful country. It's so beautiful. It's a
Mhm.
rich man's playground. When you come out here, you think Haiti is just poor. You see big cars on the road. People live on top of mountains and mansions and stuff like that. It's a rich man's playground. But the Haitians, not so for them. I don't mind the rich man enjoying. I want you to enjoy the best of my country. This is what it's for. But I also want my people to be elevated. I want my people to enjoy also what their ancestors fought for. I want them to enjoy
Right.
too. You understand? Like, it's so many things that we could do that could curb out the poverty. It's so many things that we could do that just could, you know, uplift our nation. And it's being neglected due to selfishness. It's nobody thinking about nobody else but themselves. And how can you say you love this country when you are just thinking about what's in your pocket? Why don't you just think about the nation? And what if our ancestors, Dessalines, you know, Toussaint Louverture, all these guys only thought about themselves? Who would we be? Malcolm X,
Exactly.
Martin Luther King. I just had to say
Yeah.
that, man, because
Yeah, man. I totally understand where you're coming from. Like what I tell most people, man, is that what it is that it's just we just need more, I guess, education of self. Basically, people just need to know what they just have to believe in themselves, because a few Haitians, or I would just say the majority, from the knowledge I've known or things I've seen or people that even come back to America, what they have told me is that most folks that they believe that they can't do too much, but you have to believe in yourself. Is that whatever you put your mind to, it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen right away, but eventually you just keep getting at it bit by bit. Then brick by brick, eventually a whole building will be built. You'll have floors, but it's not all done in one day. So that's what the folks out there need to know. And if they can do that, and sky's the limit, because we are some
that's
persistent
right.
folks. And if we could put that persistency into something positive, and folks believe in themselves, man, there's so much that we can do, man. Because that's one thing I love in America. Like when
Go
I have
ahead.
a Haitian brother working with me, oh man, that person never quits. He keeps on going. Like, that's what I love about Haitians. Like, even mom, when she started working, oh man, the positivity, everything that she put into it, I'm like, wow. I'm like, I wish everybody that worked with me was like this. And then we already.
But
Mhm. Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Oh, now I was gonna say, yeah, we
No, go
already have
ahead.
the
Finish.
persistency. So now all we need is the belief, man, is that we can make it. We can turn our country to whatever we want. Whatever we want. We just gotta believe,
Okay.
but it's not gonna happen overnight.
I want to say this, right? Everybody out here want to do something. I don't see no lazy people out here. It's no opportunities. It's like they're not bringing forth opportunities. The simplest things is hard in Haiti. Like, this is actuality. If you not an American, or have no background in America, have family in America, your daily struggles here is super, super, super tough. Like, see, Haiti, they don't even give us PayPal. We don't have Cash App. We don't have a lot of things that these different impoverished countries have at their disposal. And I think it's not coincidental that Haiti don't have this. I think it's just to keep the masses down. You understand? That's what I really think. I believe that if our people had some form of opportunity, they would thrive at it. Like if you see anybody that leave America, I mean, leave Haiti to go abroad, they thrive at everything they do. Look at our parents. You understand? So I feel as though it's just the conditions itself. It's just the way this country is designed. I don't necessarily think it's the people. We just need more opportunity.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all that's needed, man. So that's why over the years, my job is right now I'm thinking internationally, and certain things we have discussed. I think we got a lot of things in the work that's going to bring a lot of opportunities back to Haiti. So as long as folks are ready to work and they serious, then we're gonna have the opportunity. We're gonna have it. We got a few things bubbling, right,
Yeah,
brother
man. I'm
Love?
just Yeah, man, just one step at a time, my brother. Just one step at a time, one day at a time, because you understand, like, I'm in Haiti. I don't really have much. So I have to create my own opportunity. As much knowledge, as much education that I have, I cannot just walk in a building and get a job. It's true, but it's very unfortunate. You understand that with my skill set, with my background, that I cannot find employment. So I have to create my own, and creating my own is YouTube. You understand? Or working for you as a telemarketer. You understand? Just something that is not reliant in Haiti. You understand? Like I don't have to rely on Haiti to work. Because if I was relying in Haiti, I mess around, be on the street selling clothes because I don't know nobody in Haiti. I don't have that connection in Haiti where my godfather's here, my godfather's here, because all our father's friends they left Haiti around the same time as us. All the guys that was in office they left Haiti.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
You understand? So a lot of the strength that was in Haiti left Haiti looking for better opportunity. Like right now, due to the conditions that our country in right now, people are just flooding up out of here. People are just flooding up out of here, looking for better opportunity. Especially when you got kids, it's not just you. You want to raise your kids in a better situation. So this is the stuff right here that I want to fight for. I want to have a better Haiti, my brother. I want to have a better Haiti, man. Like I feel as though my peoples deserve that for the voice of those that can't talk for themselves, those that can't fight for themselves, those that just want opportunity, those that just want a chance to raise their kids in decency, just those that want the chance to just have hope. Because once you take the hope away, when a person living without hope, it's like they living without no purpose.
Yeah.
So I just want to give that back. Hope, my brother. I'm not no rich guy. I don't, there's a lot of things that I lack, but there's a lot of things that I have. And I'm not talking financially. I'm talking about mental, spirit, strength. You understand? So these are my assets right now. These are my assets. This is what I'm bringing back to my country, just my energy and my positivity. I know I can walk through the valley of shadows of death and I will fear no man because I know my spirit. I know that I'm innocent. I don't do people wrong. I don't do nothing wrong. You understand? So no matter who want to throw wrong at me, it's not going to happen because I know my spirit is clean. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I want
Most
to get back to
definitely.
this. I
But
want to
yeah,
get back to this.
sound like what we need is that we need certain programs built, just to I guess kind of like the stuff the school you have going on right now, giving these kids hope and I guess what you got to remind them, just like the point you made, the opportunity is not there. So I guess we just got to keep creating these opportunities and start with the children. So it's just we just need certain programs, and then the fastest way it's going to happen is that if all Haitians that actually has, I guess, some kind of capital or some kind of influence, we have to put our heads together and just create certain programs. But within those programs, we're gonna have to kind of see some kind of revenue that comes back to us, so we can continue to reinvest. And if we can do that, then we can always have a for sure program that's definitely going to help out. That's what I'm seeing
Okay.
would be part of the solution right now. Just real quick off the head.
Okay, see, but to me, yeah, I understand definitely because everybody is motivated by some form of money. You know, people want to see some type of money back so they could do something. But with me, I'm for that too. But at the same time, I think Haiti should just be any Haitians that do, like you said, that do have the capital. They should just put it in their heart to just, you know, because this could have been you. This could have been you. Like if you send me $50 right now, I'm like, yo, Rounds, I need some money. You send me $50, right? Out that $50,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna go buy something to eat. But within that, I'm gonna always be mindful that somebody don't have $50. That's just the way that I'm
Mhm.
designed. I'm gonna help out anyway because somebody helped me out. You understand? So now I'm in position to help. Like I gotta help out. I'm not looking for nothing in return. I'm taking away from myself to help out. But it's just I believe in energy. I believe you put your blessings in the bank. I believe me moving a certain way in my life is what opened up doors for people to come together with me, believe in me, so we could do something that's bigger than just money. We got 75 kids we are educating. And not only are we educating them, but we are feeding them. Some of these kids, my brother, that really hit my heart, my brother. This be their only meal of the day that they go to sleep with. It got so real that I even took it upon myself to go a little step further to try to feed them breakfast. And I owe that to my viewers too. Everybody that bought flour, everybody that bought eggs, everybody that bought cereal and milk. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much because of y'all. We could give the kids breakfast. You know, and that's a big, big, big deal. When you hungry and you got something to look forward to, you know, all you got to do is keep doing good at school and you're going to be all right.
Mhm. Oh yeah, with everything you are saying, I agree with that too. You know, with that one is a different aspect. With what I was saying is that see, we need the charity. Everything thinks good. I agree with that, and I support that and I donate to that. I'm talking about now we have one program that's working out. Then now we need another program where
For profit.
yeah, at least certain people can invest or donate, but where those people can actually receive something back so they can continue to reinvest. So that way the project can continue so it can just keep living on and it becomes something that helps out Haiti. Just like you see in America, just like everyone's paying taxes. Okay. Even though they don't do all the right thing with the taxes, but some part of that taxes, it helps out. It helps out with infrastructure. It helps out
Mm,
with hold on one moment. I call here. I need to text her. She the so so these are the kind of projects we need to create where we can just have a collective group of people that just keep on investing and then reinvesting. Because eventually, when it's just charity, it's just you try to do whatever you can. But when it comes to trying to build that infrastructure, then that's when people as long as you have the right person that's handling the funds, then things can always go right. We just got to keep greedy folks out of positions of power, because once they start making a little money, then they start going out of control. They change. Okay, so but
mm,
have to have the right person that actually control the funds, and then just keep giving and keep reinvesting, and then we have the youth, the teenagers. They all have to be a part of it. They all gonna have to know that there's hope, and that way we don't have
mm,
to kids leaving Haiti, or most of our talented folks that think that they can do something. They always want to go share their talent in another country. So we
mm.
just need to create these programs that can keep people in the country, and then but have folks that's investing and that's also making a profit as well, and then give them a chance to keep reinvesting, because everyone's going to benefit from this project. And then if we are able to do something like that, then it's going to be something that's going to last. It's going to
Okay.
last it's hard to fall apart.
Let me ask you this: since we're talking about for profit now, with your company, is it possible that somebody could invest in your company, or like are you taking investors in your company,
Okay, so now your signal was
or
breaking up, but
that's just a
if I could make out what you
private
said,
company?
yeah, your signal was
Like,
breaking
let's
up,
say
but if I could make out
somebody
what you
said,
said,
okay, okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hold on.
but I think I heard what you
Can you
said.
hear
I
me
was
now?
just basically saying,
Okay, look, I'm saying with your company, let's say somebody love what you saying and say, man, this guy's right, but I don't want to do no business in Haiti right now. And this man do have something great in his hand also. So, and I like his energy. He seems like he's a very humble, business oriented guy. But this clean stuff, clean sun energy stuff he's talking about, I'm interested in that. I would like that to be something that I invest in. I would like to be part of that business. Now, is that possible?
yes, that is possible because we are planning on doing a lot of work internationally, but we do need major funding to actually do that. Okay, because most folks that need electricity, they don't have the money for it, and the banks are not, the banks are not investing into the people entirely. So that's why we need a collective group of people that I have money for technicians, have money for panels, and also you have money for I guess just to inspect the whole project to make sure it's done, and also have to have money for technicians to actually um, do the service. Because if something is wrong with the system, we also want to have technicians out there to service the equipment.
But if
So
they didn't want to go internationally and they just wanted to stay in America with that business right there in America, is that still possible for them to invest in this business?
yeah, it's still possible to invest in this business, but in America here now, there are a possibility, but I'm not taking any investments um for the U.S. yet. Okay, because with most clients take care of, they do, I guess, fund them their own selves, because you have the banks. If you have great credit, then there are loans. There are all kind of programs that's already available. But eventually, for a project like that, yes, I will, but not anytime soon. The only thing I would need help or investment with would be internationally, so that way we can. And the first place I want to start is Haiti, okay, because we need that help, but we need the funds. I would need the funds to make sure I'm able to provide the best service, best equipment. It doesn't have to be the best, but these equipments, they cost a pretty good penny, pretty good change. It's a few
Okay,
thousands.
let me say hi to my peoples. Dev Bacho, hi brother from Trinidad and Tobago. Love always, my brother, my brother. God bless says sounds like a smooth transition over. That's right, my brother. Ernst Pensionat. Hello, everyone. That's my brother right there. Pensionat. Good dude. And Miss Lita Midget said it is a movement. And in order for it to move, we all have to share that mind state to achieve that. I'm down for that. Anything to push Haiti forward. And that's a sister that love Haiti. So I love coming across that. But I want to ask you a question, okay? I want
Mm-hmm.
to ask you a question. So, as a Haitian brother that's living abroad, American citizen brother, right? But you Haitian.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
How do you feel about coming back to Haiti right now? Like, what do like? Tell me your thoughts on that. Like, if I say, "Yo, come to Haiti, come chill out with me," like, just be real with them. Just tell me your thoughts, just for like the news and everything that put that mind state on you. Just let me know what's your thoughts on coming back to Haiti right now, because a lot of people can share how you feel.
Well, right about now I'm fine. Because I have family, I have you, I have a whole bunch of people in Haiti, so I'm fine. But before all of that, and then also because yeah, before all of that, we used to have certain thoughts, that we have this myth. I know it's not true, but it's still in our minds. Even though I don't believe it, I still think about it because it does happen, but it's not happening as often as we think. Most way before that, I used to think, okay, if I come to Haiti, they're gonna see that I'm not from there. Then you hear stories about folks getting kidnapped and all these uneasy things are happening and folks holding you for ransom. We hear all those things. I know it's not true, but it's still something to think about. Okay, but me, I have no problem coming to Haiti. Everything's looking good. It's just I've been working a lot, just been trying to build an infrastructure here for my business in America. Then once I have these things built, then I can travel everywhere, go spend like at least 3 weeks to a month, just building and just learning the country and see what kind of opportunity I can create. But there's this big myth that you go to Haiti, then you might just lose your life. It can happen, but
Mm,
this it happens everywhere.
mm. And unfortunately, that stuff do happen, and it's all about being around the wrong people receiving you, people, because a lot of people is jealous, and you can do something for somebody all the time, and the one time you tell them no is the one time they hate you for life. So this is one of the things that's also taking our opportunity from the country. This myth, this thing that's being broadcast, that's making our sons and daughters, Haitian sons and daughters, afraid to return. So in turn, what ends up happening? Other different cultures come in and buy up all the land. Now, first come, first serve. I'm not mad at nobody. You understand? So if different cultures come in and buy up all the land because the Haitian brothers and sisters were scared to come back, how can you be mad at the different culture? They the one that took the risk. You feel me? So that's actually what's going on right now. Like Haitians are the most scared ones of Haiti. Like, because they listen to that radio and they watch the news and they're like, this don't mean. So it's like the Haitian media is what's really like hurting Haiti too. The Haitian media is hurting Haiti, man, like because they scare you so much that the people don't want to come back. And when the people don't come back, it hurts the economy. It hurts the guy that's on the road selling paint. It hurts the people that come in Haiti do a tour guide business. It just and it's crazy that then you see all these other people come in, these Americans or every different nations come in, which I welcome to come to the country and visit, and they enjoy themselves. I'm like, man, I go to Haiti twice a year. But the Haitian brother and sister scared to return back to Haiti. That's
Yeah,
the craziest part to me.
yeah. That's that big myth, man. And then sometimes also what it is that when you're in America, there's a lot of work to be done. Like some folks, they always think you're doing so good. And then, you leave America, everybody's proud of you. They say, "Oh, wow, everything's great, everything's beautiful." And then, you sending money back to Haiti, so they think you've made it. But what they really don't know, oh, I know some folks have the idea now, is that that person that sending money back to Haiti that look like they made it, they might just be working at a restaurant as a busboy, as a dishwasher. So the little money that they're making and they have to pay their bills, it's hard to even buy a plane ticket to even go back. So
Mm,
it gets tough because some of them are just living paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. Now you do have the opportunity, and they do have, I guess, all the, I guess, little small things we take for granted. Like I know in certain places in Haiti where even if you have an indoor toilet, electricity, a nice, cable, all those things are just, basic living out here in America. But in Haiti, that's considered to be a luxury, as far as I know. The time I was from, or what I hear people talk about. But a lot of them, they want to go back too, but they just can't afford it. They can't afford it.
okay. Now I want to bring it back to this. I want to bring it back full circle about the problem. Oh, excuse me, y'all. My Wi-Fi is bad. Can you hear me? All right. I want to bring it back to this, man. This project right here that with the grandparents, man. is one of the greatest things for me, man. And I definitely wanted you to be here as we tell the people about this. Like just being able to help out the grandparents, especially in their old age, being able to be there for them, let them know that we securing this property and that the family is always going to have, you know, a center, is always going to have a base, a headquarter is a big thing. Somewhere we could have family reunions at is definitely a big thing, man, because, you know, been giving back so much to the community, helping out so many people that now that when I get a chance to be able to do for my grandparents, it's such a wonderful feeling, man. I'm gonna pour my heart into this, bro. And I'm so thankful that the family, you know, is alongside with me in this, man. Like, because this is something that I always promised them that first day when I came here and I seen the conditions of the house. I'm like, man, yo, we got to do this. That's why I brought it to y'all. I showed y'all what was going on, and we just been planning since day one. And now this plan has came in fruition, my brother. That I just want to put a smile on the grandparents' face, my brother, and mom's face. You know, that's my purpose.
Yeah,
For
that's
real,
right.
man.
Yeah. I totally understand, man. So that's something I always have been thinking about, and then mom always have been thinking about it. And brother love, I remember you was telling me about all these things, and then now it's that time. I was telling you, hey, I'm getting a few things ready here, getting my infrastructure, I'm getting everything built up here because I have a lot of employees, a lot of folks that I need to pay, and just make sure the business everything run itself. So now I'm in that position. So it's time, that we start with our house,
And
the family house.
you know what's so sad, my brother, that a lot of the people did them old folks wrong because they know they are God-fearing people and they don't really care about the materialistic things. It's a neighbor that dug like that moved up in our land, stole part of our land actually, and also put the grandparents in jeopardy. Like the whole house could have fell. Like it's just so I'm so glad to be able to put up that wall so people won't be able to steal so much of our land. Because if you look at where we at now, you'll be like, this ain't where I used to live at. Because they done stole so much of that land, my brother. So much. They stole more than half of that land. Just, y'all feel like I made some statement. Parce que yo wè tigre moun yo, so yo di, oh, tigre moun sa yo pa goumen. So yo commence entrer sous yo, yo bought le terrain yo. And and when you go to put up a fight, they be like, no, bon Dieu, jige yo. How keep it ça non men bon Dieu, But
Man, that's not good. Wow. So
yeah, but
so now by doing all this, how do we get all that back? Whatever they have
huh?
taken. How do we get what they have taken? How do we get that back?
Well, to get it back, we're gonna have to break down some homes. We just have to go to court. It's gonna be a well thought out process. It's gonna end up costing us actually more than it's worth, but it's gonna have to be about just the principle, that you cannot just do evil and think you're gonna prosper. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on. My brother Anderson Felt is in the building. That's right. This is a brother that truly loves Haiti, support Haiti, and want to unite Haiti. So I love this man right here. It is a hidden hands behind that condition, fear they have created. I believe certain people created the fear. Most certainly. He's talking about people returning back to Haiti. It's the fear. Yeah, the fear. One of the biggest things is fear. They teach you to be scared of this province, to be scared of this person. Me, I don't care. I go wherever I go. I meet Haitian strangers and and I meet them because you're not going to divide me. You're not going to keep me separated. I don't just think worse of my brothers and sisters. And I'm out here doing something positive. I'm not out here making money off the backs of the people. I'm not out here doing wrong. I'm out here a soldier in righteousness. I'm out here just trying to change the conditions of my country, not just for me, but for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, and for your kids, for your kids, for your kids. Let's bring up the economy. Let's bring up our people. There's no way that some of our people live the way that they are living and they are neglected. Because some people just show you the beauty, which is good because you need the beauty to attract. But at the same time, it's also this issue. And for us to really clean up our house, not just sweep everything under the rug, let's clean up our house so our house could truly be beautiful.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. So hey, anyone who's down for the project, who's ready to get this whole project going, so we can build something for Haiti, and it's gonna stay in Haiti, then you guys can actually contact me. You guys can contact me at info@cleansunenergysolutions.com. That's info@cleansunenergysolutions.com, and we can make things happen and try and build certain programs, so that way we can make sure we create something for Haiti. And then, not to get off topic, brother love, I just wanted to make sure I say that because eventually I will have to run, because I definitely have to leave around by 6:30. So
Understand.
yeah,
Is that
sorry I
right?
didn't tell you that. I'm sorry.
Is that information right on the bottom of your screen?
That's right. info@cleansunenergysolutions.com. That's right. And we can
All
put
right.
our heads together and we can really build something. I want to create a program, or if you guys have ideas, you have programs where it's programs where we can give people opportunity, but at the same token, it's an opportunity for us also
Mm,
as the investors, so that way we can continue this program, so it can keeps on going, so that way the money just recirculate, just amongst us, and then right back to Haiti. And then that way we can teach our youth that it's okay to be home. It's okay. Like there are opportunities out here, and if the
mm,
country or the people in power not gonna do it, we have to do it, because they don't care. People get so much drunken with power, and they don't care as long as their family okay. They don't care about the rest of the people. They don't care. So if you guys want to go ahead and create a program like that or have ideas, and I already have ideas myself. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just email me, and I'll be able to just come up with ideas, and then we'll talk with each other, and then we'll see what we can do for our country. Because if we don't do it, no one will do it. Because even the people in power that's supposed to do it, they won't do it, because that's not their tradition. It's not the tradition. They're
mm.
not doing for the people. So we have to do for the people. We have to do for ourselves. We have to do for ourselves. So all the folks out there and Miami, Florida, all
Mm.
over Florida, that's the Haitian capital. New York, everybody, like, this is what we need to do. This is the time. Everybody's always going elsewhere for opportunities because we're not creating that opportunity for ourselves. So it's time to create it now. It's time. This is it.
And we boots on the ground, man. You know me, I'm not the business guy. I'm just the energy guy. I'm the guy that's going to really put all the work that's needed to do this, because I move with passion, y'all. I'm a very passionate guy. So when you see me, I'm hyped up. This is not something that's calculated. This is not something that I wrote down. This is just raw energy. This is why if I don't like nobody, if something is wrong, y'all going to know, because that's my energy. So and then I'm going to put that passion into it. So it's something that I believe in. It's just like a feeling to me. Like I play basketball. I know this is off topic, right? Like, when you get in a zone, you don't even need to see where you're shooting at. You could just be, When you're in a zone, it's just a feeling. It's going to drop everything you do. So it's like, I'm in a zone. It's a feeling. Let me read some of these comments. Giovanni Nelson, what's going on, brother? What's going on? So glad you could join us. Everybody that's stepping in, please press that like button as we find ways on this holy week in Haiti to better Haiti, to uplift our people, not just to uplift our pockets, but to uplift our people. My brother Anderson Phelps said, I believe certain people have created that fear in your minds purposely and to draw you away. Yes, to draw you away from Haiti. There you go, right there. That's right. And the brother said exactly. So he definitely understands what you say. Yo, this is a great brother right here, Ralph, Mr. Anderson Phelps, man. He's a brother that's in America right now that just love this country, my brother. He loved the country. And he's always, like, even though he's not out here, he's out here in spirit, because he's somebody that's always thinking for Haiti. So when I come across these type of people, man, it's a wonderful feeling when people just think, because I've been thinking about Haiti. I haven't done really nothing for Haiti, But like when I see something go on in Haiti in the news when I was in America, like it hit me right here. Parce que Haïtien mien. Ou kompren, so lèm bagay pase Haïti, même lèm pas Haïti, et là li frappem. N'a vivre l'autre bois avec toutes différentes nations, nous camper pour Haïti. So lèm bagay qui passe comme ça, Haïti, tout gens nous regardent. C'est là le frappe, oui.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree, man. I totally agree.
So
Moi
my
agree
brother,
avec. Oh, yeah, moi agree. Moi agree avec parce que connaît. On te parle un petit créole là pour mon yo quand on aime parler créole, on toujours gen créole moi. Mais quand y a moi dans South Carolina, pas mon haïtien bon côté ça même. Gito avec une fois me parle avec tout haïtien yo, je joue tant que 20 haïtiens. Parce que me voulais jouer haïtien pour moi mi cabine boy ici ya, même bagage joindre yo. Pas gagner mon ça au bon côté ya. C'est mon blanc, c'est mon noir seulement. Grand petit Chinese, grand petit Mexicain, connaît? Non, non, grand pile Mexicain, Mexicain tout côté. Tout côté yo ye.
et bah là, il blague sur créole, oui, mais.
Ah, qui ça vous dit?
Moun mwen yo pas la blague sur créole, oui, sur créole,
Voilà,
oui, parce
black.
que toujours, oui, vas-y, créole, loulou, men.
Okay, I'll switch it back then.
Non, pas yo créole là. Parce que besoin yo comprendre, et pas seulement qui a un problème à créole loi. Mais yo comprendre, c'est juste pour yo, créole yo comme ça tout, pas occuper yo. Yo pas, il là yo penser
Non,
créole yo bon. Fort, mais
non.
là, yo vin à Haïti, yo commencé à parler avec Haïtien. Haïtien, regardez yo comme ça, oui. Oh, pas même que parler créole. Puis on dit, oh, avant de dire, on les créole, pas bon. Puis yo, on ça yo vin dire, mon créole, pas bon. Vous comprenez?
Yeah, man. Okay, man. Hey, m'bral aller là, c'est un plaisir. Me parler avec mon yo, parler avec tout le monde. You know, it's been a pleasure. So I'm gonna have to run, get a few errands and everything to take care of. But I'm glad being on the show, man. You're making a
Thank
huge
you, my
difference
brother.
in Haiti. That's what we need, man. I'm glad you stood up like this and making it happen. Just like I always said, man. Yeah, I'm very proud of what you're doing out there, and Dad will be proud. That's what Dad brought us out here and giving us, education and the knowledge. So now we're just carrying the torch, man. We're just moving forward and moving with motivation, and then us Haitian folks, we are very persistent, so we're gonna keep being persistent and keep making things happen. And I'm just very very honored to work on the project, where it's for our own house. It's for us this time. We've done helped out a lot of people, but now it's for us. We're giving back to us, which is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, man. So I definitely appreciate you for joining us today, man. Can't wait to put the smile on the grandparents' face because to me, it's for them, just being able to do for them because this is their home. I don't even live there, but it's for them. So thank you, my brother, for joining in, man. Clean Sun Energy Solution. Any information you want to contact this brother, he's the clean cut guy. Me, I'm the energy flame. You understand? So he might be able to relate to you more, because he's not all over the place like I am. I'm just ADD with PhD wrapped in one. All right, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother.
All right, man. Hey, you guys have a good one, man. Thank you for supporting us. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. You guys have a good one. I salute for all y'all doing for Haiti.
Brother Love in Haiti got the screen to himself. He tried to steal my thunder, y'all. Here I am, the man y'all wanted to see. I know it was me y'all wanted to see. Here we go. We're going to push this a little further now. But I'm going to have to bring my brother on just to present a different structure in my life because I know I'm all over the place sometimes. So I want to show you some of the people that I do have in my corner, professional people that give me advice. So this is why we're able to make everything work as it work because we are a body. Every part cannot be the same. You have a head, you have a brain, the ears and the eyes is two very important things in your life. Also the mouth. So imagine your body without the eyes. Imagine your body without the mouth. So these different parts, compartments make us who we are. So I just wanted to present something different to y'all because I know everything that y'all see is me. You know, I just want to let you see like the people that I'm around, and I think everybody that support me, the people that call me on the daily, the people that encourage me, the people that give me ideas. So I represent a bunch of different parts because I represent the people that I don't actually see, but the ones that's in my ear. And I'm like a sponge. When you give me something, you know, I soak it in and I bring it back. I bring it back to the people. So half of the stuff that I be saying, I be stealing it from people. You know, like, but it resonate with me. I'm able to identify with it in a sense where it's expressed, you know, and I'm like, man, I agree with, I love the way this was expressed because they identify with me. But, you know, we here, we in Haiti, y'all, in Haiti, the country that they talk so bad about, the country that they don't want you to come and live, the country that they don't want you to come visit, but the country that got so much opportunity for real, because for every opportunity we lack, it's an opportunity in place. This is the time we need to stop being scared. Get away from your radio. Get away from the news. Don't believe it. Yeah, it's like this stuff go on in every country, but don't let it create a fear in your mind. What you need to understand is, man, why am I so scared of my country? But you got many Americans, many people from France living in Haiti. But why me as a Haitian, I'm scared to go back. Why is that? Why don't I own nothing in Haiti? We need to start removing that. Start taking the chances. Just like, you know what? Because people tell you don't buy land in Haiti and they'll buy up all the land themselves. You understand? Me, I'm telling you, you need to get you a piece of this land. Get you a piece of this land because it's an area that my family from, right? When I was a child, it was just overflowing with just land. Right now, it's so crowded. It's not one piece of land left in the whole area. Everything is sold. Even if it's not built on yet, everything is sold. I'm talking about mountains. Now, who are these people that's buying this stuff? I need y'all to see some of these stuff, some of these homes that's being built in Haiti. I need y'all to really see the beauty so you can be like, oh, it's more than just Haitian people that's buying land out here, that's building homes out here. So y'all need to get that fear out your heart. You need to really look in depth to it. Don't think you know what's going on in Haiti because you just watch the news. That's like being in America. You think you know what's going on. And no, that's like being from another country. You think you know what's going on in America just because you watch the news. We don't have no CNN out here. CNN is not going to report to you different business moves. It's not going to report to you Wall Street Journal or, the stock market of Haiti. It's not going to do none of that to you. It's only one faction that will portray to you, and that's the violence of Haiti. Whereas in America, you actually got the chance to diversify your news. You can watch violence, you can watch the news, you can watch politics, you can watch such and such. But in Haiti, it's just violence and politics is the only thing they portray in the news. For real. And that need to be stopped, y'all. So you got to broaden your horizons, y'all. Can't look at the things that separate us all the time. Let's be on common ground. Let's find the things that unite us, y'all. We could be as separate as the fingers, but as one as the hand. You know, me and you, we could be like this. I could be the pinky, you could be the index, you could be the thumb, but we are the hand. We are one working partner. We, just one. But we could be the fingers. We could be separate. I could point at you, hold on. Let me see. I could point at you. They all got a different meaning. This is love, wedding ring. You know what this is. You know what this is. You can put them together and say, okay, cool. For real. And Leader Mitchell said, together we can make it happen. Yeah, man, together we can make it happen. I believe as Haitian people come together we can make everything happen because we endure so much. Look at how hard we fought for our respect in America. We didn't do that individually. We did that together. The strength of the Haitian people is something very, very, very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. So together, once brothers and sisters buy into something, they put their heads together and they being honest about it, the possibilities is endless. But we need to start thinking about our brothers and sisters back home. That's not being thought about at all. We need to find a way to make something happen, build a program, after school activities. Let's teach them about, because I believe computers is the way to go. Let's educate our high school students and college students. Let's show them how they can work through Fiverr. Let's create a program where we could create a base that they can go home and just work or come in this office and work and actually get paid in US money. Let's find a way that we could up it up a little bit where these young students that's working could work towards on something. Like, you know what? I'm in Haiti. I've been living in Haiti all my life. And now I'm actually working a job that I could actually save my money to buy land, to build a home. This is what I want for my people. I don't want my people just working to pay their bills and not being able to see tomorrow. I want my people to be in a situation where they can liberate themselves and get a chance to enjoy some of the best of this country too. I want my peoples to go to the best restaurants. I want my peoples to be equal. That's all I want. All right, everybody. I ain't gonna keep y'all up too much, man. I thank everybody that supported. Thank you to everybody that commented. Thank you to everybody that pressed that like button. Thank you for joining your boy today. I know it's a little dark in my background. It's all right, my brothers and sisters. The main thing was I was able to spend my time with y'all a little bit because I've been MIA for a couple of days, and it's all due to not having the proper electricity power source. But I'm here. Can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a big day ahead of us. We're going straight to the school project. And hopefully after the school project, we could go to the building site. So your boy is going to be very, very, very busy. But that's a great thing. That is definitely a great thing. So thank you everybody for tuning in. God bless. Make sure you show that love, y'all, to everybody. Do a great deed today, man. Pass that love forth, man. And always learn to keep negative energy out your mind. Negative energy don't do nothing for you but destroy your hope. Just negative energy is a cancer. Learn to stiff arm it and only speak greatness into existence. Because the tongue got the power to speak life and death. So make sure you only bring greatness into existence. Like I'm gonna speak it right now. We will prosper. We will conquer. Everything we set out to do, we're gonna accomplish. We're gonna liberate Haiti. We're gonna make this a better Haiti. And not just for one group of people, but for all. And when I mean for all, I mean it could be Jamaicans coming in the country you could enjoy. It could be some Russians coming in the country you can enjoy. I want my Haitian brothers to enjoy. We gotta always start where we came from and show love to just the world, because that's what we do. And the only way we get rid of darkness is through shining our light, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a wonderful day.